Hello guys, today we're going to be going through unorthodox muscles to train. This is going to be muscles that people don't usually talk about, like that are pretty unknown, pretty like just not spoken about. If you learn about these muscles, you're going to have an advantage over everyone else, since no one really talks about it like that. We're going to be going from the most to least orthodox muscles. You've probably heard of upper chest, forearms, real delts, but neck and the tibialis posterior probably haven't heard of. This isn't something most people talk about. So let's get into the first muscle. Upper chest. If you didn't already know, if your lower chest is bigger than your upper chest, then it's going to give it a droopy look. It's going to give it that Andrew Tate kind of look. The problem with growing the upper chest is it's more difficult as it's a smaller muscle. You see how the bicep is smaller than the tricep. It's going to be very hard to make your bicep bigger than your tricep. This is just a smaller muscle anyways. The same thing with upper chest. You're going to have to emphasize more on the upper chest than the lower chest. What you can do, you can do decline push-ups, you can do incline bench press, and you can do low to high cable fly. Low to high cable fly really gives you that burn whenever you do hit that exercise. It just hyper focuses on the upper chest. Next one is going to be forearms. Forearms complement your arm, like just the way big calves are going to complement your legs. If you have big quads, big hamstrings, but you have small quads, it's just going to look disproportionate and goofy. It's the same way if you have stick forearms, you have a big bicep and a big tricep, then it just looks weird. It's going to look off. But if you do train your forearms, it's going to give it a more complete look. What you can do for these, you can do dead hangs, dumbbell pronation, and dumbbell rotation. So pronation is just like this. It's just this. The rotation is obviously going to be that. You could use a kettlebell if you wanted to, but the dumbbells is just going to be easier in my opinion. Next, we got rear delts. These are just the back of your shoulder basically. If you didn't know, rear delts are actually the most neglected muscle ever. Out of every muscle you have, rear delts is going to be the most neglected on average. So if you do train this, you're going to have an advantage over basically everyone, because everyone wants to ignore it. They think it doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, everything adds up. If you train every single muscle as it's supposed to be trained, you're going to have the most complete physique. What you can do for these is bent rows and reverse flies. Neck. People don't talk about the neck. If you saw someone, I'm training the neck today, I'd probably look at you funny. But it's actually more important than you think. The neck gives you a more masculine appearance, and not many people are aware of it. Like if you look at these two pictures, there's the same person. One has a small neck, one has a big neck. The other guy just looks weaker. I don't know why. I don't know what the science behind that is, but that's just how it is. What you can do is you can do weighted neck flexion, and just get a plate, put it on your forehead, and like do that. Or you can do reverse neck flexion. You need a neck harness for that, so it's just be the other way around. Just do that. That's literally it. You can also do these, just rotating your neck, just to warm it up as well, because you don't want to break your neck. Like imagine you go to the doctors and they say, what happened? I was trying to train my neck. I'm just going to ask you more questions, bro. Last of all, we got the tibialis posterior. This is literally just like the front of your leg. So like the back of your leg is going to be the calf, the front is going to be the tibialis. Highly unknown muscle, most people don't know about it. The only type of people that do know about it is going to be like kickboxers, because they're just trying to train their shins, they're doing shin conditioning. But the only thing I know, the best exercise you can do to train this is going to be heel raises. That's literally it. And then the stronger it gets, the more weight you can add. You could use a kettlebell. Just raise your leg and then do the raises. And once you get stronger, and you need a weight to do it. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you did make it to the end, please like and subscribe. I'm literally just starting out. I only got 200 subscribers. I'm trying to grow it to 100k, man. I really want that. the silver plaque. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day and take care of yourselves.